Okay, let's have a look at the T15E by Tau. It's a 240 volt sliding gate operator, suitable for gates up to 500 kilo. I'm tipping it to be one of the best sellers ever in the Australian market in years to come. Its simplicity and value for money will be unsurpassed. Okay, straight out of the box, it's a simple, tidy little kit. Essentially, you've got your manuals in 4 or 5 languages as normal, including English. We've got a set of limit actuators that attach to our rack, and we've got an set of override keys to put the gate in manual mode. The motor itself in true Tau build quality. They built a beautiful motor, and 2 remote controls in the box there. Now normally I do 2 videos, one for the installers and one for the customers, but look, this motor is so simple there is no need to do 2 separate videos. You're going to get one. The first thing we do is prepare our motor base. Now in our case we're going to use the test rig, so it's a little straightforward, but you know the usual rules apply. You just simply need a good flat level surface. You've got to ensure that when you bolt that motor down that it does not move. As our motor, as I said, a very good looking Tau unit, which is what you would expect from Tau. Very proud company. We'll just simply remove the cover by way of the 2 screws, one each side. Once the cover's removed, we'll get a look at the motor and control board. And there you have it, 240 volt motor there on the left, the baby sister if you like of the big 8, T18, and the K100 control board. Nice simplified version of a control board. They haven't overcomplicated things, they've kept it very, very simple. I won't bore you with the bolting down. I think what we'll do is we'll go straight through to, basically once we've bolted it down we want to ensure that everything's in the right place and we've got things where they belong. So we've attached the opening limit actuator. We've got our closing stop in place. As we all know, the stops are vitally important in automatic gates for safety as well as operation. We've got our closing limit actuator, and we have our fully open mechanical limit. So satisfies ourselves that everything is where it should be. What we need to do now is to put this unit in manual mode and just simply run the gate backwards and forwards and ensure that we don't have any tight spots, that there's nothing, no obstacles, nothing in the way. So we insert the key, use the manual release lever, then simply run the gate all the way open, and then all the way closed to make sure we don't have any tight spots. Once we put it back into gear, we'll just rock the motor backwards and forwards until we slip back in properly into gear. So we turn the key, instead of just rocking it backwards and forwards, and there it is, it slipped into gear. Quick look at this control board. As I said, it's called the K100M. Doesn't have a whole heap of inputs and outputs. It's just what you would say is the bare basics, but everything that you need for a sliding gate. All your loops are pre-wired for you. We've got 3 trimmers. The top one, which is our force, middle, which is sensitivity, the bottom one is our auto close timing, and we have a set of dip switches that does things like automatic close, slow down mode, change of motor direction. Then we have 3 push buttons, and we'll only use one of them for programming in our remote control. Just on that slow down switch, look, I don't think on this operator slow down is necessary. You can use it if you wish, but I don't use it. It's just personal choice. So we've got some power. Let's program our remotes in. Press and release the button. Press and release the transmitter or remote control button. Light comes back on. One's in. Let's do the other one. Press and release. Press and release the transmitter. All set. That's it. That's just about everything you do. This operator is ready to run. Basically, it's just a matter of press the button and we're off and running. It really is that simple, particularly if you're not using automatic closing. If you're not using automatic closing, you really don't care which direction the motor's running in, whether it's correct or not. So you can simply just program your remotes in and push the button. Nothing else. If you are using automatic closing, then you do need to change the motor direction via dip switch 4 and also the limit switch wires at the back. But how's that for simplicity? When you think most people won't use auto close in any case, then there's nothing to be done. Now we're going to step back a little bit. I'm going to turn on auto close just to show you, and I'll put a very short sort of 5-second opening. Press the remote. Gate opens. When it gets to the fully open position, the auto close timer starts. Now, as I said, I've got one set at about between 2 and 5 seconds for the purpose of the video. So it comes up here to the fully open switch. It stops. Auto close will restart now, and off we go. Now, let's say that you've got auto close on, but you want the ability to leave the gate open at times. All you simply need to do is press the button to start the gate, and then whenever you're ready, press the button again to stop it, and that's it. It'll sit there forever and a day. Now, just one final thing though, if you do need to change that motor direction because you're going to use auto close, you do it via dip switch 4, as I said. So it's a simple case of just altering dip switch 4, repowering up, and you're off and running. The one thing they don't tell you in the manual, however, is that of course you've changed the motor direction, you do need to change the limit wire direction. So at the back there we've got the 2 limit wires. Just simply swap the orange and the red one over, and that's it. It's all done. The other thing I do like about this operator is there's a bit of room there in the back if you do need to put extras like receivers or spots to hide your wiring.